Got a big mouth, can't help it. I talk from my heart, I'm real, you know what I'm saying, whatever comes. But my controversy probably, and it's not my fault, I'm trying to find my way in the world, you know, I'm trying to be somebody instead of just make money off everybody, you know what I'm saying, and so I go down paths that haven't been traveled before, and I usually mess up, but I learn, you know what I'm saying, I come back stronger, you know, I'm not talking ignorant, you know what I'm saying, so I obviously put thought into what I do. I got a big mouth, can't help it. I talk from my heart, I'm real, you know what I'm saying, whatever comes. But my controversy probably, and it's not my fault, I'm trying to find my way in the world, you know, I'm trying to be somebody instead of just make money off everybody, you know what I'm saying, and so I go down paths that haven't been traveled before, and I usually mess up, but I learn, you know what I'm saying, I come back stronger, you know, I'm not talking ignorant, you know what I'm saying, so I obviously put thought into what I do. Your karma, everything that you do bad comes back to you. So anything that I'm doing that's bad, I'm going to have to suffer for it. But in my heart, I think what I'm doing is right. You know what I mean? And I think heaven is just, when you sleep with a good conscience. You don't have nightmares. And hell is...
What's going on, everyone? I'm so happy you decided to join me on this journey called Podcast Life. We will be discussing topics like celebrity gossip, life lesson, politics, and etc. This is a judge-free zone. Think of me as that homegirl that is so down to earth that you feel like you've been knowing for years. Remember, over here at the Boomerang Effect, the motto is never judge a book by its cover before opening it up and reading it. And remember, it's okay to agree to disagree. Just stand on what you're saying. Got it? Period. Please like, comment, share, give feedback, anything to help this podcast grow, because it is a voice for the people. So, love, peace, and unity. Mwah! What's going on, you guys? It is your girl, Queen Quee, and this is the Boomerang Effect. Let's jump right into it. This is Hot Topic. This is the month of February, Black History Month. Black Power all the time, because I'm blickety black 24/7. I remember back in the day, we used to sit up here and say, I ain't got to do nothing but stay black and die. And look at us. So it is the month of February. So to everyone out there, happy Black History Month. It is a snowy day in Texas. Oh my God. The roads are definitely not to be out. We are in the single digits, which we are in 70 degrees. So much prayer to everyone out there. Please be safe. If you are not an essential worker for as a doctor, firefighter, someone that has to be out here in this weather, please stay in the house and be safe. And if you are the type of person that has to get out, let me let you know this. Nothing is worth it, because you cannot control the road. You cannot control ice. You cannot control your car. Yes, you behind your car, but recently a lot of people had passed away behind this weather condition. So definitely be safe in the house. If you do not have to step outside or get anything, please be mindful. Less people on the roads and stuff like that will probably help out a lot of situations. They even shut down the trains down here. So when they shut down the trains, public transportation, oh yeah, you can't pay me to come up out the house at all. You know what I'm saying? Can I get a sit down for 2,000? But let's jump right into it. I thought this was a good introduction to start off with for as Black History. A young lady that was accepted into 50 colleges. Let's listen to the story.
Incredible young woman who has a very big decision to make. She's been accepted to more than 50 colleges. She's earned more than $1 million in scholarships, and now she gets to decide where she wants to go. And ABC's Will Reeve is here with her incredible story.
Yeah, good morning, Amy. It's hard to think about applying to 50 colleges if you've been through the college application process, and it's even harder to think about getting into them. But that's exactly what one Georgia student did.
Dear Kayla, congratulations on your acceptance to Florida Southern Indiana State for the College of Booster University of Portland.
College acceptance letters are exciting for all high school seniors. But imagine opening up not one, not two, But 55.
Every day I would start getting acceptances. I'm like, whoa, did I really apply to that many schools?
17-year-old Jakayla Baker couldn't decide where she wanted to go to school, so the valedictorian and volleyball player from Georgia applied to a lot.
Yeah, we want you. We reviewed your application. Congratulations. Like, whoa, I applied there.
They want her badly. Not only did 55 schools, including Oklahoma, Louisville, and Penn State, accept Jakayla, she received over $1 million in scholarship offers.
I'm proud to see her overcome adversities.
Some days I wanted to go to sleep, and she would come in my room and, how many colleges you applied to? And I said, I'll get to it.
And now, after weighing her options, a decision looms.
I narrowed it down to 3 schools.
As for her pick,
I'm not going to say.
Jakayla tells us she plans to reveal her choice later today. We tried to get it out of her.
Oh my God, that is so amazing. That's what we call pressure. If we ain't saying nothing else, that girl has applied a lot of pressure when it comes down to her education. She is a young, beautiful, black chocolate sister, and I definitely applaud her for that. You know, that is a wonderful thing to have options. It's always good to have options. They say a lot of people was kind of bashing the situation, but everybody should look at this situation as a stepping stone. This young lady applied and made it to 50 colleges. Now she gonna have it her way. She ain't putting her future in nobody else's hand. It's my way. What's up, Burger King, all the way. So definitely congratulations to that young lady when it came down to that situation. To that situation, that was a good little topic to start off with Black History. So let's jump right into it. Now, yesterday was Valentine's Day. I usually don't give the date for these podcasts because I don't know exactly when I'll be posting it. But yesterday was Black History. I'm so sorry. Yesterday was Valentine's Day. So a lot of people would tend to be, loved it. It sucked because it was snowed in. So hopefully you was snowed in at the person you love and care about, or up underneath the person you love and care about, versus you got stuck over there the night before trying to dibble and dab with the razzle dazzle because the rose is bad. So that would be too funny. But I just wanted to bring up a subject that was talked about, I want to say a couple of days before Valentine. A young lady by the name of Jada, she is dating the rapper called Little Baby. And they've been dating for a while. They even have a son together. She has been publicly embarrassed by him on multiple occasions when it comes down to cheating. He just had a scandal with a young lady on his birthday, and she was with him on his birthday. So I don't even understand how this happened. But a porn star had came out and said she had sex with him during his birthday weekend. But he was with Jada too. So that definitely confused me. But once again, she had accepted him and he bought her a bag and she went on about her business. So this is what she said. I've been in a relationship my whole life since high school. I don't even know how to be single. I need to learn how to love myself all over again. Treat nothing as a loss. It was a lesson. And she also said this. Let's get into the video. Let me see. Hold on. I'm sorry.
Come to the internet with every problem they have. But I just be needing y'all to know sometimes, beyond all the glitz and the glams, this shit real life. I go through the same shit y'all go through, even worse shit y'all go through. Like, we all human at the end of the day, and we all got fucking problems. So, and I swear I am not one of the girls who come to the internet with every problem they have. But I just be needing y'all to know sometimes, beyond all the glitz and the glams, this shit real life. I go through the same shit y'all go through.
Okay. my outlook on that, I'm glad she spoke on it, because a lot of people deal with a lot of stuff behind closed doors. And I feel that, by them not always exposing themselves and exposing their hand and consistently, letting it be known that I'm going through drama, people automatically assume, and then they grow hatred for you, because in the background they thinking that you happy, you know it all, you got it all. And then it's definitely a different type of strength to, stay with a person that has public humiliated you on multiple occasions. And it's not like that she just some old regular smuggler female. She applied just as much pressure, and she has just as much money as he do. Probably she might be, she might get paid more than him, because on the cool, he's a rapper, and we know, they have an image, but behind closed doors, they be signed to these 360 deals. And the type of work that she does and the products she sell, I can see that all coming to her. So she might be the breadwinner when it boils down to it. So for her to have to deal with like a lot of public humiliation and him treating her any kind of way, and then he's covering it up with buying her a bag and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm glad that she finally put pressure when it came down to knowing her self-worth. And like she stood up here and said, she's been in relationships since she was in high school. So she don't even know how to love herself. And self-care is the most important thing. That is the most important thing that we need to understand when it comes down to loving ourselves. We need to have self-care and self-esteem, because when you know how to, I read a book, and the lady was just like, take out that time to pamper yourself. Take yourself out. Do something that you enjoy. Because when someone approach you, they can't dangle that in your face. And then next thing you know what I'm saying, you just, oh, shawale, shabang bang, you just doing anything. And it's funny because my friend, she always be getting over it. She just like, all they gotta do is say they're gonna take you out for some tacos and it's over. So y'all, I'm getting better. Because I used to I love tacos, so I ain't even gonna lie. I done went on plenty taco dates, you know what I'm saying, just because, I was pissed and I was like, dang, what he said he gonna give me tacos, so we good. But yeah, so I'm glad, nevertheless that she came out and she said that, and I'm definitely glad by her making it a public announcement, to let people know that she's not perfect, because you had a lot of people that follow these young couples and they always screaming out goals. But then once they see this person being done wrong and mistreated wrong, they feel like, well, hey, well, who's to say I deserve any better? Or I mean, he ain't gonna get no better. They're rich and he still cheats, so I might as well accept little Pookie around the corner that's cheating. But he a drug dealer, so he got that bread. He's a scammer. So, we still we goals out here. No, you're not. Get somebody, get some self-care and self-love about yourself, and therefore know your worth. That goes for women and men. Know your worth. Do not put up with nobody that do not appreciate you. They should adore you. You know what I'm saying? Just being in your presence. And I have had that. I have adored being in certain people's presence. So shout out for Jada for letting it be known for a lot of people that's dealing with relationship issues that it's okay and we're all human. It's okay to walk away without feeling embarrassed and ashamed or, guilt. Your self-care is way more important than anybody else's happiness. Let's just get real. Let's put that selfish button on. Okay. The next subject we will be talking about will be Britney Spears documentary. Britney Spears came out with a documentary, and it was basically like Free Britney. Her dad had got a hold of her. He's basically in control of all her stuff. All her information, all her assets and everything else. And so people were feeling like that this was like a janky type of situation. Like her dad was kind of like brainwashing the situation and trying to make people believe that Britney was crazy. But in reality, she's very intelligent. Now, I did sit back and watch the documentary, and I felt bad for Britney. I really did, because she wanted to become a celebrity, but the treatment that she was treated, now looking back at it and stuff like that, the paparazzi did play a big part in her meltdown, because a lot of times when I was looking through the documentary and seeing them paparazzi into your personal space to the point where you can't eat, you can't come at your house. Just imagine, I don't care if they celebrities or not, what are you trying to see outside of my house at 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock in the morning? That is bizarre. Like, what are you trying to see? Like, I don't care if I was the most famous person in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just certain stuff that I feel like should have been off limit. Seeing all them cameras shoved in her face, and seeing her barely can get in her car, and she's having to plead with them and beg them, or even just be polite to them. Cause, if you do be rude to them, they can spin the story too. And some of the people that was doing the pictures, they even was interviewed, and they were saying like how those pictures used to go like up to thousands of dollars. And when she was pregnant, they'll go up to $1 million if you get a picture of her and her kids. And it was just sickening. Just watching that stuff is sickening. And then it's kind of like with the industry, when you open your eyes up about a lot of corrupt things, then all of a sudden you crazy. Why I gotta be crazy? Because I feel like y'all full of shenanigans. And I have been exposed to so much, and I see the truth for what it is. Now they portraying you that you crazy. You delusional. They did Pac like that. They did some more other celebrities. I can't think off my name. Prince, yeah, Prince, Michael Jackson. Anytime people start trying to expose or level up, or try to let people know about the industry, now all of a sudden people screaming out they crazy, they delusional, he crazy, they ain't got the right mind. They always end up getting locked up or rehab or mental. You know what I'm saying? They always revert back to their mental. But was they mental when they was making you millions and millions of dollars? Was they mental when they was being overworked? Y'all wasn't thinking about their health or their well-being then, but as soon as they sit up here and put their foot down, all of a sudden, it's so many, things need to be taken away or they need to be controlled. And I do not like that. This lady lost her custody of her kids to a backup dancer. Now, I'm not trying to be funny, but I think that was the most craziest thing, because you got women out here that the judge would get a baby to a mama that stay in the ghetto, long as she got a doggone apartment in a car, or what I'm saying, not even a car, long as she got a place to stay, a pot and a pot to throw out full of peace, she can have her kid versus a celebrity. And on top of that, that was just weird to me, because the dude was her ex-husband, but he was her backup dancer. So he was on her payroll. And y'all end up giving both of the kids to him. Y'all feel like he was a better parent to take, take the kids away from their mother. So I feel like the whole thing was corrupt. And it's more to that story. But please keep it in prayer. I would say you guys need to go out and check that out. That is on Hulu. So yeah, that was definitely an interesting story. I would love to hear you guys' feedback on that situation. Do you believe that, Brittany could be going through a mental situation, or do you believe that it's a conspiracy? Uh, and we're gonna end it off with Justin Timberlake. In the documentary, Justin Timberlake, they basically, put him in a situation of him letting it be known that he was a part of Britney little spiral when it came down to different stuff, because he basically put it out there that him and Britney had slept together. Yes, they was a good couple and everybody was looking at them once again as being couple goals, but in reality, they just wasn't meant to be. So they broke up, and she caught a lot of flack when they broke up, because they feel like Justin spun the story about him being like, the quarterback dude, what I'm saying, Prince Charming, and she was the liar, cheating slut. And I was like, wow, back then they was running stories on Britney, and I think about it, she never did just even come out and expose the real reason of why her and Justin Timberlake had broke up. So it was just very disgusting when you look back on it. And now that I'm older, that he really did ruin her reputation, or added to ruining her reputation because of his ego, because he wanted to seem like, hey, well, I understand a lot of you guys, never messed with somebody like Britney Spears, but hey, yeah, I hit it first. We already towed it up, and I just think that is so disgusting when a man speak on a woman when it come down to any kind of way, negative or sexually. Like, stop acting like that you got a vagina. Like, that is so creepy to me when dudes be up here trying to speak on it or let it be known. Like, I slept with them, I slept with them. Okay, groupie, we get it. It don't count. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't count. If the female don't brag about it, it don't count. Let it go. So he came out because, of course, you know, he got a lot of backlash when people seen the documentary. He came out. I seen the messages, tags, comments, and concerns, and I want to respond. I am deeply sorry for the times in my life where my action contributed to the problem, where I spoke out of turn or did not speak up for what was right. I understand that I fell short in these moments, and many others benefited from a system that condones misogynist, and racism. I really want to apologize to Britney Spears and Janet Jackson, both individuals, but because I care for and respect these women, and I know I failed. I also felt compelled to respond in part because everyone involved deserve better, and most importantly because this is a larger conversation that I wholeheartedly want to be a part of and go from. Okay, so a lot of people were just saying, like, anybody that don't know, when him and Janet Jackson did the Super Bowl, he ripped off her nipple, pastry or whatever, or her clothes, and it showed her breast. She had got a lot of backlash. She got a lot of backlash. A lot of people was disgusted. They tried to cancel her. She lost a lot of deals. This is Janet Jackson. And Justin Timberlake did never come to her defense. He never did, let it be known that, hey, it was an accident. Just basically standing by her side and letting the people know that, not only, you guys are being hard on her, but at the end of the day, I'm saying, I'm just as fault. I'm saying? Like, it was an honest mistake. He just basically let it go like it was something planned and it went wrong. So that was very disgusting, and she got a lot of backlash for that, and she was banned from a lot of stuff. Same way with Britney Spears. He went on a radio station and he basically put it out there that they slept around, and she was a liar and a cheater. He did videos, his first single, music, and everything, and he had the world to believe that she was just a low down dirty slut. So now he's apologizing, but if you read the first sentence, I've seen the messages, tags, comments, and concern, and I want to respond. Now, that's what makes me feel like it's not genuine because, first of all, it's been over 10 plus years. Second of all, it should not take people, to come at you and for you to get backlash, for you to stand up for what's right. And people riding your back now, because when it was like one or two or three or, a couple of thousand people that felt like you was in the wrong, you did not want to sit up here and stand up for what's right. But now that it's multiple people and it's going to interfere with your business and your sales and stuff like that, or anything you have to do, it's kind of like, well, let me speak on it. Like, I am so sorry. Come on now. It's the fakeness for me. So Justin Timberlake, sorry, not sorry. Like, that's very disgusting. I mean, they probably just let it go by then. They probably already forgiven him way back when, because in order for them to move on and, and keep striving in life, they had to forgive him and let that stuff go. But just shows you, just to wrap it up, to be very mindful of the company that you keep and the people that you surround yourself around and open up to. Everybody is not trying to be your friend. Some people get close to you for what you have in life. Some people get close to you because they're trying to figure out what's the secret. They want to know the sauce. They want to know the drip. They want to be able to go behind those closed doors and see where you stay at, what you really work at, how you really make your money, because they're on the outside looking in. Leave they behind outside. Leave them outside. Stop sitting over here, embracing them, and then next thing you know, they got all type of stuff. Or when it really get real and it come down to your character, then they quick to jump ship. So be mindful, because some people are not looking for love and and just being around you because they genuinely care. Some people are looking for help. Some people are looking for a way to tear you down in the long run. That's why I think it was always crazy when you deal with a person, next thing you know, they got text messages, pictures, all type of crazy things that they throw up in your face. And you know what they sit up and say? Test somebody loyalty like this. And I'm going to leave it on this note. Test somebody loyalty like, make them mad. one time and see how they react. If they come out the woodwork with all type of drama, throwbacks, and everything else, picture, text messages, screen records of all type of evidence that you ever said or did, that's how they been feeling. And you better take heed because one come before destruction. Okay, and on that note, that wraps up the Boomerang Effect with Queen Quee. Love, peace. Please like, share, comment, leave any reviews. Or if you on Anchor, please leave a message. And I really appreciate it. Love, peace, and unity. Mwah.